All right, we're in Mitchell, South Dakota. We rolled in here to Klock Werks. We're both running Klock Werks windshields, and I love mine. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I love mine. I'm going to go in here and see when they're going to make a red one. I need
Yeah.
a 13.5 Pro Touring red.
I would love to have a taller color of some sort. Love the black, but I want some of the fun with the colors that these other people get with the smaller windshields.
Yeah, the 8 inches and the 10 inches.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's check it out.
Yeah, so far she's done really well.
80 miles.
Her spot.
We're inside Klock Werks, Mitchell, South Dakota. Love their windshields. Very helpful in here. They're hooking us up with a map for some rides around the Badlands when we get the wall, which we'll be doing tomorrow. Love that license plate, obviously.
Which one's your favorite? Which one's your favorite?
The one that's got Irish on the back.
Oh, the green.
Yeah, just because it has the Irish. Hey guys, we are at Klock Werks, Mitchell, South Dakota, and they just offered to give us a tour of their facility. So let's check it out.
2019 we flooded. This is the showroom right here where you're standing.
I remember that.
So that was only a few weeks before the pre-Sturgis rally. So we had to rip out a ton of drywall. All the floors got ripped out, and then we had it all back together in 2 weeks for the pre-Sturgis parties. So that yellow bike is sitting in the hallway right there. All the bikes got oil changes, ran, brought back, oil change, ran, brought back.
Nice.
Last year we flooded again, just about half of that. They did some regrading on the roads and stuff, so it fixed it a little bit. But
Nice.
let's see, a couple bikes. The bobber here is one of the first big builds that Brian did. It was featured at one of the shows and a rally. I don't know what year it was, but it was one of those things where like someone called like, hey, how's your bobber going? I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, well, didn't so-and-so tell you? No. Didn't so-and-so tell you? No. So they put that together in like 8 weeks.
Oh wow.
So he called his buddy and he's like, hey, I need your Springer. I need it right now. He's like, well, that's not my stuff. He's like, I don't care, I need it. So he cut apart his buddy's bike. The cherry bomb exhaust on it is what is big about it. So they didn't understand what he was wanting. And he finally said, I just need some freaking exhaust. Can you send me some exhaust? So I sent him over a bunch of exhausts. They ended up designing a Cadillac, the only Cadillac that we have ever custom built to that matches this. There's a picture next to the hallway. So once that was done, the Cadillac and this bike traveled around for like 2 years straight. Brian didn't see the bike for 2 years. So that was one of his first big builds that he did. So.
Nice.
This is a SNS show contest that he was in 08, I believe. You'll see a couple of Brian's bikes have this purple color on them. That's like his signature color. That was the first big build that he did.
Beautiful.
Was this color. Can't get this color anymore. He has a buddy that they did the custom paint on. It's a blue base with the purple metallic on top. And then if he ever does that paint, he reaches out to his buddy. He has a couple of cans of it left, and that's it.
Oh wow.
And then they didn't do anything fancy because when they were first starting out, obviously nobody did all that fancy stuff back then, trying to make sure that didn't have anybody that was in the field of doing all the fancy stuff, and it wasn't as expensive that way. So some of the bikes he likes to keep just the plain purple. So
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, definitely very cool. Do you know how the flares became a thing? So they built a bagger drag bike back in the day. They went out to Bonneville Salt Flats, and Brian's ex-wife Laura was the one that was riding it. She kept getting a really bad head wobble at high speeds. So Brian was literally driving down the road, hand out the window, trying to figure out, well, how can we create some downforce on this bike?
Nice.
I think it was 15 of uplift in the front stock, and they ended up with they ended up going to like NASCAR Airstream and were testing out these windshields. The idea of it was a fairing to begin with. So they created a 30-pound downforce on the bike, so 45 degrees switch on it. So that's how the flare became a thing, was all because of this Drager, or Bager drag bike. So, yeah. These are all bearings and stuff that were left over from the flood. That we have them featured in. Here's that Cadillac we were talking about. Matching exhaust on it.
You still have it?
Oh yeah. Brian is a collector. He does not sell. So, all of these bikes are owned by Klock Werks. That is, for the most part. There's some employees. Yes. This one is for sale.
It's for sale.
Jack Daniels
Got Willie.
has
Big
never
Rock.
put their stamp on anything until Indian Motorcycles. So Brian got in when they decided to do that. Brian wanted to help design all of these bikes. So he volunteered his time to design these bikes.
Nice.
And as a give back for it, he's gotten one of every year.
Oh, wow.
For helping design all of them. When he went in to go help design, he's like, all right, well, we'll put our fenders on it, we'll make these cool. Well, they're like, no, you have to use all Indian motorcycle parts. So he's like, okay, so we have a black gas cap or a chrome gas cap. Like, there's nothing that's crazy. So they decided to do fancy paint on everything.
And they give him a bike.
And they got
That's pretty
gave
cool.
him a bike every year. So they only did it for 7 years because that's number 7 in Jack Daniels.
Yep.
With each of the bike that when the customer bought it, it came with a memorabilia piece from Jack Daniels as well. The bobber, Jack Daniels is the only whiskey company that has their own fire department, so the bobber is designed after the fire department. So kind of neat and different. So yeah, we can walk
neat.
upstairs too. We have here also been expanding super fast, obviously. We have the building across the street, and that's where our distribution center is now. This used to be a warehouse for all of our inventory. Now,
Okay,
this
for
yellow
Brian, can you call for you?
so all of our inventory is inside there. And then you can see behind it, we're building a 60,000 square foot building for additional inventory. So if you guys leave going out that way, there's about 7 semi-trailers full of inventory.
Business is good?
Yes, business is good.
Everything
Yes.
we order comes from out
It
there.
comes right there. Yep, exactly. Yep. All of our.
I've tried other windshields. Nobody touches the Klock
Hey,
Werks. They can't do it.
I love it. We love to hear that. So.
I've run them on 4 different bikes.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yep. So I've only been here for about a year now, and the first thing I said to my dad was like, "You have Klock Werks on your windshields, right?" He's like, "Oh, I've always ran Klock Werks." I'm like, all right, perfect. Marketing crew is all in-house, so this is our marketing corner right here. And our break room. Brian started off in this garage right here. It's now a hair salon, which is kind of neat, right behind us. So,
It's a big pair of vans.
yes, right.
What are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Brian himself.
Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
Thanks. Nice
Hey,
to
Brian.
meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mike.
Yeah, thanks for making us a stop.
Yeah, it's awesome. We run your
Trying to show you
windshields.
around, we got a much prettier tour guide. We won the video lottery on that. Yeah, no, everything we did was in that little tiny garage for a lot of years, and they put the front on, and they put that walkway on, and that's now where you get your nails done.
Oh,
Yeah. It's
Nice.
just where we cut and grind and build
Well,
choppers.
my wife knows some nail salon
Yeah.
there.
yeah, my wife loves to get hers done.
Well, that was the thing. Is
They can go over there while we hang
I
out.
was in there forever, and I had one parking spot that they would give me because there's so many ladies at the hair salon.
Oh, yeah.
So you take 14 bikes, you move them out, move them into that one parking space, stacked up as tight as you can, and you can stick it out in the parking lot a little bit. And then when in the wintertime we bring them back in, we just take an air hose and blow off all the snow.
Oh, Nick.
Because you literally had to move the lifts and the walls in, and you move them out at night, and you move all those bikes back in there. 'Cause
Oh, wow.
That's all we could afford. You know?
That's cool.
make it work.
So to now have
Do what
this
you do.
is humbling at best.
Yeah, she was showing us outside, definitely growing rapidly.
Very fortunate. So
Yeah, we love your stuff. So
thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you guys stopping.
yeah,
Sorry,
awesome.
I gotta
Nice
keep
to meet you.
hustling. 'Tis the
No,
season, right? It's
Yes,
Sturgis,
sir.
right?
So then, yep, this is the Jack Daniels stuff that goes with it. This is actually at the Jack Daniels.
That's that light sitting down there, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
That one right
Yep,
there.
yep,
Yeah.
you got it. Yep. So they burn all those pallets, and that's what they help. They turn it into the coal, and then they do that all
Oh,
right
that's
on
neat.
site. Super cool. This is Brian's office. All of his collectors. This is the engineering area. So we have 2 engineers on staff. Everything gets printed out, 3D miniature fenders.
Oh.
Like even our displays, we print off miniature displays,
That's cool.
everything, and then when it comes to ordering, then everything gets tested in-house too. So like we'll install a windshield, everybody will take it out, bring it back, give you your feedback, we'll build it up with duct tape, do the whole 9 yards, take it out, bring it back, make sure
Wow.
it's all working. And then we send it off for a big form of it, and that's how our windshields are tested and designed. So these are all printed off in our 3D printer, put together, make sure they fit on the bike. Then we would send off for an actual metal piece of it. Yep.
Nice.
Yep. This opens up. We have like a pallet. Yep. Yep.
Hey, buddy.
This is Brian's dad's corner. Brian is very fond of his father, so this is actually out of his dad's shop out of Emory. So Emory is about 20 miles to the
Okay.
to the east of here. And yeah, so Cycle Source. Have you ever heard of Cycle Source?
Yeah.
Perfect. They are in-house too.
Really?
So this is Chris.
How you doing?
How you doing?
His wife Heather, she's around somewhere. Oh, she's in there, curly haired lady. So they're also in-house, which is super cool.
That's
So,
awesome.
they also have a TV show that is called 3 2 Years. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I've heard of that.
Netflix, but
Yeah.
they're motorcycles. They're actually in-house as well. Their podcast is done right here.
That's cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah, I've caught them a few times.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Very cool. Cool place to work, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yes. We had built on to building here. This got put on last year right before I started. The whole idea was to have our truck, like our show truck and trailer, be able to get pulled in. Well, as you can see, inventory has taken over instead. So crazy. So
Yeah.
good problem to have.
It is.
Yeah, that is Klock Werks.
Awesome. Thank you for that.
Of course.
Appreciate it.